Hey friends, I'm back and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm bringing you along on the process as I organize a month worth of dinners for the season of winter. So we'll be rotating through this menu plan for the next 3 months now that it's getting cooler. So if you're looking for some family-friendly ideas for dinner that are good for budget and that are also healthy, then this is the video for you. Stay tuned, you'll get some great ideas. Give it a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. And if you want to join our YouTube family, feel free to click that red subscribe button and tap the bell so you get notified when we upload every Monday and Thursday, because we're all about parenting with a plan. And today's plan is to create a plan for dinners that is going to help me as a working mom of 3 to survive. So let's hop right into today's video. Back in February, I filmed a video about me planning my autumn meals for the month. So if you want to see how that process goes along, you can click on the link in the card up above or down in the description box. I'll leave it there too. And in that video, I also take you to our website where there is a free PDF pack that will give you some templates to help you to plan your month worth of meals as well as your grocery shopping list. I have printed out both of those PDFs and I'm ready to go for winter. And the first step when planning a whole month is to really break it down. This coming month I am going back to work, which meant that the categories that I'm breaking down my dinners into are ones that are really going to help me to survive the transition of going back to work full-time as a mom of 3. So my categories I have brainstormed onto this piece of paper. Just like my autumn meal planning, I have kept the theme of meat-free Monday and fun Fridays. I feel like they were a good successful hit in our family. It was a great way of having meat-free dishes in our diet as well as meals that were fun and exciting and a bit more relaxed on a Friday. I don't know how they'll go with me working, but we'll see, and hopefully they will stick. A couple of categories that I have incorporated into this seasonal meal planning is a roast. I'm going to do that on Sundays so that any leftover meats I will be able to use in salads or in the kids' lunchboxes for the remainder of the school week. I've also implemented the category of sheet pan dinners. These are dinners where you just put it all in the sheet pan and put it in. I did a whole heap of research both on YouTube and just through Google for recipes that I can use, and this is still a working area, but hopefully I've got 4 dishes for it. And then I've got slow cooker meals as well as all day cooking meals, so things that could go into the Thermomix. If you're like me and you are wanting this meal planning to be fruitful and to be able to have a bit of longevity, such as doing it for a season, I recommend that you don't rush through brainstorming. If you can create enough variety in each category for the entire month, you will not get sick of eating the monthly rotation for 3 months in a row, because you're only going to be having each dish 3 times, which is not a lot when you think about the fact that if you were just trying to think on the go, you'd probably be defaulting to some very similar easygoing meals and you would probably be eating them more frequently than you would be for this. Now that I've printed out my monthly meal plan, this part can actually take the longest amount of time for me personally, and that's because I'm really pedantic and meticulous about the dishes and where I put them. I try to make sure that within the concept of a week that I'm not repeating the same protein too many times. I don't want to have 3 meat dishes all in a row. So having meat-free Monday is a great way of making sure that there is a bit of variety in there. And when I was brainstorming my meals according to the categories, I tried to make sure that there was different proteins in each category. So for example, roast, we're going to have a beef, a chicken, a pork, and a lamb roast. That way, whichever one best suits the week is what I'm going to put on the Sunday. It's all those little tiny details, if you take the time to think about it when you're planning it now, is going to help you not to get sick of this and for all of your effort to be 100% worthwhile. So let's head over to the dining room table and I'm going to take you along on the process of planning out all the brainstorming categories onto the entire month.
Be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me.
A handy hint I would recommend is writing your first draft of your monthly meal rotation in lead pencil, because you will find that you are swapping and changing meals and days a little bit, and if you're writing it in pen it can become quite messy really fast. So write your first draft in pencil, and then if you want to go over it with pen or you're happy with pencil, then that's always an option.
I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. I always knew that this would happen, yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. Can't stop. About you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop.
Now, all of the recipes for this I am going to leave in the description box below. I'm going to make a Pinterest board that has everything. So if the sound of any of these is tasty to you, then feel free to go over onto that Pinterest board and use the recipe that I'll be using. And also it's going to be great for me because if I ever lose a recipe, I will have all of it in one safe place. Now that my monthly meal planner is done, and you can see it did take a little bit of refining and tuning, I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to write out my weekly planner for this coming week, and I will then go check the fridge, freezer and cupboards to create a grocery list. But it really is as simple as this. Most of the time and effort really does go into planning your categories. I feel like if you think about doing a whole month, it can be so incredibly overwhelming. But if you break it down that you need 4 dishes in each category, so meat-free Monday, 4 soups, 4 one-sheet pan dishes, 4 slow cooker meals, 4 roasts, it really does make it more manageable, and it helps you to not get so overwhelmed. And then when you're planning it out, designate a day as being like your slow cooker day or being your fun Friday meal, and that way you are able to plan this out in absolutely no time at all. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and that it's given you some ideas of dinners that you can be incorporating into your monthly planning. And just to show you that monthly meal planning isn't as difficult as it seems to be when you look at it from the outside, and when you break it down into these chunk size manageable pieces, it's something that you can do with no hassles at all. We are up to our 3rd season of monthly dinners, so we've done summer, autumn and now winter, which means I only have to plan another month's worth of dinners in spring, and we will have the entire year only eating each dish 3 times in a year, which is a great variety of dinners, and it means that our kids are being exposed to a whole heap of different types of meals, and each of the seasons that I am planning for really does suit our family and our lifestyle. I know that having slow cooker meals and meals that I can kind of set and forget as a working mom is going to be so helpful, and it's going to save us a whole heap of money because we're not going to be tempted to buy takeout because dinner is all sorted, and I will be able to come home, enjoy some family time, as well as a good, hearty, healthy dish. So if you've liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell so you get notified when we upload every Monday and Thursday, because this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book. We only have each other. And I'll see you in my next video.